South Dakota. South Dakota is a U.S. state in the north-central region of the United States. It is also a part of Great Plains. South Dakota is named after Lakota and Dakota Sioux Native American tribes, who comprises a large portion of population in 9 reservations currently in the state and have historically dominated the territory. South Dakota is the seventh largest by area, but the fifth least populous and fifth least densely populated of the 50 United States. As the southern part of the former Dakota Territory, South Dakota became a state on November 2, 1889. Simultaneously with North Dakota, they are the 39th and 40th states admitted to the Union. The President Benjamin Harrison shuffled the statehood papers before signing them so that no one could tell which became a state first. Pierre is the state capital and Sioux Falls, with a population of about 192,200, is South Dakota's largest city. South Dakota is bordered by the states of North Dakota to the north, Minnesota to the east, Iowa to the southwest, Nebraska to the south, Wyoming to the west, and Montana to the northwest. The state is bisected by Missouri River, dividing South Dakota into two geographically and socially distinct halves known to residents as East River and West River. Eastern South Dakota is home to the most of the state's population, and the area's fertile soil is used to grow a variety of crops. West of the Missouri River, ranching is the predominant agricultural activity, and the economy is more dependent on tourism and defense spending. The most of Native American reservations are in West River. The Black Hills, a group of raw pine-covered mountains scarred to the Sioux, is in the southwest part of the state. Mount Rushmore, a major tourist destination, is there. South Dakota has a temperate continental climate with four distinct seasons and precipitation ranging from moderate in the east to semi-arid in the west. The state's ecology features species typically of a North American grass biome. Humans have inhabited the area for several millennia, with Sioux became dominant by early 19th century. In the late 19th century, European American settlement intensified after a gold rush in Black Hills and construction of railroads from east, encouraging miners and settlers triggered a number of Indian wars, ending with the Wounded Knee massacre in 1890. Key events in the 20th century included Dust Bowl and Great Depression, increased federal spending during the 1940s and 1950s for agriculture and defense, and an industrialization of agriculture that has reduced family farming. While several Democrats have represented South Dakota for multiple terms in both chambers of Congress, the state government is largely controlled by the Republican Party, whose nominees have carried South Dakota in each of last 13 presidential elections, historically dominated by agricultural economy and rural lifestyle. South Dakota has recently sought to diversify its economy in other areas to both attract and retain residents. South Dakota's history and rural character still strongly influence the state's culture. South Dakota is known for Mount Rushmore agriculture, Native American culture. Geography and demographics. State abbreviation SD South Dakota. State capital Pierre. State size total land plus water 77,117 square miles. Land only 75,885 square miles. Number of counties 66. Time zone Central Time Zone. Mountain Time Zone. Bordering states Iowa, Minnesota, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, Wyoming. Highest point Hake Peak 7,244 feet. National parks Badlands National Park, Wind Cave National Park. State population as of 2020 886,667. State population density 11.7 people per square mile. Area code 605. Top 5 cities as of 2020 population. Sioux Falls 187,809. Rapid City 78,864. Aberdeen 28,180. Blue Kings 24,804. Watertown 22,303. Government and legislature. Statehood November 2nd, 1889. Electoral votes only 3 votes. State symbols. State animal coyote. State bird ringneck pheasant. State bread fried bread. State color blue and gold. State dessert kuchen. State fish wine. State flower American pasque flower. State fossil tree slab top. State brimstone, Fairbairn agate, state grass, western wheatgrass, state insect, honeybee, state jewelry, Black Hills gold, state mineral stone, rose quartz. State motto, under God the people rule, state musical instrument, fiddle, state nickname, Mount Rushmore state, Coyote state, state soil, Howduck state song, Hey South Dakota state sports, Rodeo, State Tree, Black Hill, Spurs. Sports teams, major sports teams none. NCAA Division I schools, University of South Dakota, South Dakota State University. Popular tourist attractions, Badlands National Park located in southwestern South Dakota. Bear Country, U.S.A. Drive-through Wildlife Park in Rapid City. Black Hill National Forest on the border of South Dakota and Wyoming. Brook Hotel, historic hotel in Deadwood, South Dakota. Crazy Horse Memorial Monument in Crazy Horse, South Dakota. Coney Palace Multipurpose Arena in Mitchell, South Dakota. Cluster State Park in Cluster, South Dakota. Falls Park, public park in Sioux Falls. Great Plains Zoo in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Honey Peak, the highest natural point in South Dakota, located in Black Hill National Forest in southern Pennington County. Mount Rushmore, massive mountainside sculpture depicting four former United States presidents located in Keystone, South Dakota. Reptile Gardens Wild Animal Park in Rapid City, South Dakota. Spearfish Canyon Gorge in Spearfish, South Dakota. Sylvan Lake in Eastern Cluster, South Dakota. Terry Peak Ski Area in Reed, South Dakota. Washington Pavilion Art Gallery and Science Museum in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Wind Cave National Park located in the southwest South Dakota. South Dakota is famous for the following foods: kuchen, chrysalis, fusion and warey, courage, Indian tacos, wajap, fudge, beerox. Famous people born in South Dakota: Nobel Prize winner Ernest Lawrence, Physics, 1939; Theodore W. Schwartz, Economic Science, 1979; Pro Football Hall of Fame members: Norm Van Brocklin, quarterback, inducted in 1971. Famous actors and actresses: January Jones, Nick Cat, Cherry Rat. Fun facts about South Dakota: South Dakota is the Sioux word for friend. Dakota is the Sioux word for friend or ally. The Dakota Territory was divided into South Dakota and North Dakota on November 2nd, 1889. The most famous point of interest in South Dakota is Mount Rushmore National Memorial located in Pennington County. It opened on October 31st, 1941. South Dakota is the only state whose name does not share a single letter with that of its capital, Pierre. Jewel Cave in Coastal County, South Dakota is the second largest cave system in the United States and the third largest in the world. This cave system contains 181 miles of mapped passageways, largest and best preserved Tyrannosaurus rex fossil in the world was discovered by Swiss Hendrickson near Faith, South Dakota in 1990. The fossil was named Sioux in Sioux and Hendrickson's honor. The geographical center of United States is approximately 20 miles north of Berry Fresh, South Dakota. Nature: South Dakota is the home of the world's only corn press. South Dakota is the only state with the official state jewelry, Black Hill Gold. Lemon, South Dakota has the world's largest petrified wood park. Thank you very much for being with us. Today we focused about South Dakota, one of the territory which was formed after dividing the Dakota Territory into South and North on November 2nd, 1889. This is Asha Store, the home of world's geography and history. If you are new here, you can subscribe, comment, and share as we are growing together, focusing about all states in US. There are 50. Thank you very much and see you in another video.